Hey YouTube, so how's it going? Now, by show of hands, who watching this video right now has been in a relationship or at least a friendship? Anyone? I have. And I'm pretty sure you have too. Yes, you. Now, relationships. Um, what can I say? They're just complicated as they already are. But when relationships are brought into a technology based community with vlogging, blogging, and texting, we just tend to experience more complications. And that's because there's just no substitute for meeting a person face to face and getting to know how they live their everyday lives, their real life. But online relationships and friendships, they are created a lot easier and a lot faster online because um we're able to find people who have similar interests as us, and that's because all you have to do is, let's say for instance on YouTube, is type in what you like and you'll see videos pop up of people who have similar interests as you. And that's amazing because some of these people they're halfway around the world. Um, and online communities, they're what I consider a gateway, I guess you can say, to meet people and establish a temporary relationship or a starting point to a relationship until it can be justified by meeting them in person. Now, meeting them in person, face to face, it lets you find out what characteristics they have that annoy you and what characteristics you have that annoy them. So we basically get to discover the little quirks that we each have. And through online relationships, things can be missed and misunderstood. For example, body language, for instance. Through a webcam chat or a vlog, even a vlog that I'm doing right now. It's only for a short period of time, and it's totally different if you were to, I guess, sleep over at someone's house and interpret their body language throughout a longer period of time. Online relationships, they don't allow us to see um a person's daily life on a larger scale. You only see a small aspect of it, and seeing how a person um, interacts on a bigger scale would give us a better idea of how a person actually um, is in person. You know, the more time you hang out with the person um, physically, the more you know about them. But with online relationships, I don't know if I could say the same. And people can take advantage of you if you're not careful online, because some people, some wackos out there, they try to act fake just to attract attention to themselves. And maybe that's why some people prefer online relationships and consider it valid, because I can't actually go through this webcam right here and start choking you like this. As hard as I try, I can't do it. Maybe that's why they feel safe. And I don't know if that justifies it being valid, in my point of view. Because meeting face to face, it just lets you see how a person interacts in their daily life with other people. And in especially a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, although you meet online, you have to meet a person to physically tell if it'll work out. Because you don't know if the stuff you miss online will deter you from continuing the relationships. And the internet community itself, I might consider to have a shelf life because some people just like to stick with the traditional way of doing things, the simplistic ways. They don't like adding all this new technology and complication to their lives. They figure, my life was fine the way it is and it'll be fine without it, right? Overall, my view of online relationships and friendships are that communicating online a should not be a substitute for interacting face to face, as I referred to earlier, as a gateway. Because online relationships, they should be a complement, and I repeat, a complement to actually forming a bond with someone in person. Because if you're not physically there with the person, how can you tell how they would react in certain situation? Let's say if that person went out to dinner with their family and they ordered food and the food was taking a lifetime to come out. They might get mad, they might start screaming, or maybe not. But you can't really tell that unless you're physically sitting at the table with them. And that's the type of thing you only get from a face-to-face meeting, not an online relationship. That's the part you miss on with online relationships. You know, online relationships are valid to a certain point, I would say, because they have to be justified and there has to be um, supporting background, I guess you can say, which involves creating a bond and then taking a step further and meeting with that person to get to know them on a deeper level than just what they put out online. You know, relationships are about forming a deep bond. And without that deep bond that you form in person, I would say online relationships would be hard to justify as valid. And that's just my view. But hey, that's all I have to say for now. So catch you guys later.